Hi, I'm Cari. I'm Repairs AmeriCorps.
Hi, I'm Faren. I'm also Repairs AmeriCorps.
Today we're going to be walking you through some common power tools that you'll see on site, whether you're volunteering with repairs or new construction.
Safety is the most important thing whenever you're using any tool, so whether it's a hammer or a saw, you should always be thinking of safety first.
So this tool is the multi-tool, and we call it the multi-tool because it's used for a lot of different things. It can scrape, it can sand, it can cut through wood or metal, and it can be done with all different types of attachments. So this attachment that we have on here can cut through wood and metal. It is really able to do a lot of different things with different attachments, but also too it's able to maneuver through a lot of different tight spots. So to change the blade on this, which you're always going to want to do depending on what kind of work you're going to be doing with the multi-tool, whenever you're changing the blade, to make sure that you take the battery out just to be extra safe. And some multi-tools have a safety, so you want to click that as well. But you're going to want to push this down, and all the blades have these little grooves on it. And so when you're going to put it back, whether you have to saw, sand, whatever it may be at an angle, you can make sure that the grooves line up on the inside, and you're always going to want to tug to make sure that it's extra secure, because the multi-tool can be a little bit tricky. And then when you have it all secure, you can put the battery back in. And so whenever you're using the multi-tool, no matter what you're doing, you're always going to want to be wearing safety glasses, and then you're also going to want to make sure that the battery is properly charged. So whenever you're using the multi-tool, you want to make sure that you're always wearing safety glasses and you always have the right attachment for the right job. And you also always want to make sure that your hands are clear of wherever you're going to be using the multi-tool. Your hand shouldn't be around here or here when you're using the multi-tool. You always want your hand free. And then when you're actually cutting, sawing, sanding, anything, this has a lot of torque to it, so you never want to push the trigger fully down because you can lose control, or a lot of debris can fly up. So you're always going to want to start slow and then slowly, gradually pull the trigger down more and more. And then when you're cutting anything or sanding anything, make sure that you're not starting the tool with the blade touching the surface. You want to slide into it and have kind of a running start. So now we're going to be demonstrating how to use a multi-tool on this wood surface. When I start, my finger's on the trigger, and I'm just going to kind of line up where I'm going to go, but I'm not going to have the blade actually on the wood surface when I start to pull the trigger. It always is going to want to be away from the wood, and I'm going to want to have kind of like a running start to start using. And so again, don't pull the trigger all the way down when you're using the multi-tool. Just kind of gradually in that running start off slow, and then as I get more confident with it, or as I am knowing where the multi-tool is actually going, then I can start to pull the trigger a little bit more. So I'm going to want to and there we go. That's how you use a multi-tool.
Thanks so much for watching, and we hope that you bring some of what you learned out to our volunteer sites.
And thank you for constantly supporting Habitat Seattle King County, and we're excited to see you out on site.